8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello and hello, welcome to Giveways. Haven't fixed that letterbox issue. I'm here, my name is Guitar Architecture, thank you for joining us. Sorry we're 15 minutes late. Will did put a message in the group and for some reason the page hasn't picked up. Give me 1 second, let me fix that. There's a page on the right hand side that should be showing not PDFs, but let me try and use that window, change the window to any today. That should work. No, that's kind of not in the right position. Give me a second, I'll fix that. There you go, can you see everything? That looks perfect. Let me know if that's an issue. That looks like it's working now. Awesome. Welcome to a live draw. Today is the 31st of March, which means we're coming up to April. I'm toying about doing an April Fool's joke, but we may or may not. We're speaking to ourselves, messaging Will. Just showing you, I put up some competitions. By the way, Ben's back in tomorrow. Not tomorrow, he's actually in tomorrow. But he'll be back doing the live draw tomorrow, next week, so he'll be here and I won't. I did put up we put up a couple of competitions. We've done a twist on Lucky 25, so there'll be a new competition looking, hi Kitaj, great to see you, all good luck everyone. We're not live at 8, I forgot that we're live right now, reading through the chat. There's a Ruger vest on, the 9800X 3D 5080, which will be, which is a ridiculously fast PC, and there's a couple of instant wins there for some game PCs and some cash. There's a lightsaber. Will recommended this to be put up on the website, which looks freaking awesome, to be honest. A lightsaber and a box and a comic book and all that kind of stuff. Really cool. There's a free entry competition. If you haven't grabbed a ticket for the retro handheld console, that looks pretty cool. It arrived today, so it's in stock, ready to be sending out to everyone. Easter eggs. We've done a really low odds Easter egg competition. There's some pretty cool, I didn't even know Gucci did Easter eggs, but Will sent me a link for that, so that's one of a couple of prizes on there. There's a new instant win competition. Way! It's finally arrived. It is we've gone back to basics, as I said before. Smaller pots, smaller prizes. I mean, still some awesome prizes. There's a really good gaming PC on there. Laptops, usual stuff, cash, all that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of prizes on there for you guys to have a look at and go through. But that's now live on the website. Check it out. Let me know. Give me some commentary. Let me know what you think of it. Anything we can change for next time we put it on. It's something that we've kind of like tried to redo because we wanted to make the price smaller, so people weren't hitting so many empty tickets without any prizes. So a lot more prizes per number of tickets and stuff. Tag you in the comments in the post, reading through, had any notifications, end prize, the Gucci. Yes, Will said the Gucci Easter egg is the main prize. We've done a bit of a twist on the main prize for the instant win that's ending in a few weeks, where we're going to change the wheel, where you're going to have ABC, ABC, ABC written on the bottom of the wheel. We're going to spin it. So whoever actually wins is going to get a spin on the wheel. And if they get A, they're going to get it could be any of these prizes, or if they get B, they're going to pick out of any of these prizes, or C, they're going to pick out any of these prizes. So check it out on the website. Let me again know what you think. I don't know if people are going to like it or not, but if people don't like it, we'll change it for next time we run the competition, but let's see how we get on. Right, how's everyone doing today? It is mighty hot, and I've got the windows open, but it's super boiling hot in here, so I think I need to get the fans running. Competitions. We're doing the free entry marble competition. We're doing a LG Ultra Gear monitor. This monitor looks insane. It's the first time we're actually doing an OLED monitor. But 240 hertz with an OLED monitor is insane. Lego Dinosaur Tyrannosaurus Rex, the little Luke little dartboard cabinet. I had a couple of people emailing me saying, I don't want the prize I've won on the instant win. I want site credit because my partner loves dartboards and I want to win the dartboard for him. So that's really cool. That was a lot of hype behind it. So really glad just having a look through the comments. Hoping for the Ruger vest, try my best to get an instant but no luck. Yes, Darren, there's another Ruger vest competition on the website right now ending next week. That's a great idea to give the choice. everything across for the printer. Thank you so much. All the comments, keep them rolling, and let me know again in the comments, or send Will or ourselves a message to see if there's anything that we can change or make better for you guys. Bamboo Lab P1S, we've had a couple of these on. No one seems to be ever taking the cash return for the P1S. I think there's a huge demand for the printers. I don't know who's going to be spending that much money on a 3D printer, but it is probably the best, one of the best 3D printers that you can get. And last but not least, the MetaQuest 3S VR bundle, where you win a MetaQuest 3S and the Wuja vest, which is basically a vest you put on, and if you get shot in a game, you actually feel like the impacts and stuff. It's pretty cool. Bearing in mind, the winner can take both prizes or take a cash incentive for one or the other, depending on whichever one they prefer. Right, enough of me blabbering on. Can I get some numbers to put into Google Random Number Generator, please? I'll reset this back to 0. Any numbers on the live chat? Yes, Sean Weimer is the Sean Weimer, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, sorry, is in the chat. She's the one that messaged me to say her partner wants a dartboard, which is awesome. 24103, and I'll take another number 9541. Thank you very much in the chat, and that just proves that we're live because we grabbed 2 numbers off the Facebook chat. I'll put them back down to 0. Right, which one should we do first? Let's do the LG Ultra Gear monitor. So that's 126,000. I got told by Will I'm running through the numbers way too quickly, so I'm going to try and slow it down a little bit. I just wanted to get the winners. I just want to announce all the winners, but yeah, let's go. 809, and I haven't put up the... let me do the winners page. Give me a second. 809. You can see what I'm doing. Can you? Hopefully you can see the entry list fits on the page. Otherwise, yep, you can see all of that. Awesome. GK. Not seen that name before. But 809 has ticket number 809 sold. Okay, this. First of all, there's no winner on 5809. There is a problem with our Apple Pay plugin where it's coming up with user ID 0. Let me see if I can just show you who actually purchased that ticket. I have sent an email out to our payment processor to try and update the plugin. Basically, anyone who's I'm looking for products. Anyone who buys a ticket who doesn't have an account or isn't logged in, it sets up a guest account for them, and it doesn't actually account them to anyone. So apologies. It's something that they're working on, and I've asked them to fix ASAP. If I go Ultra Gear, it's so long. I have to go. Why is it moving? I have to go here. I have to search in the tickets to see who's search ticket number. If I search that, you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully, yes, you can on the Google Random Generator screen. And that was order A603. Hopefully, their address doesn't come up. That was Carl Francis. There you go. See, it's a real person that's bought the ticket. It's not showing their name. It's something we're going to fix. I'm really sorry. Hopefully we'll get it fixed this week. But I'm waiting to hear back from them. I've literally told them like this needs fixing urgently. So apologies. For anyone anytime a user ID comes up, I'll find out who actually bought the ticket. 4240, has anyone bought it? No items found. Let's try another one. 1135. Looking through the chat, thank you, just one on Paragon, and there's the address, congrats, Carl. 1135, nothing. 62, did anyone get 62? Did anyone get ticket number 62? There's 2 pages there. Nope, no 62 on its own. 3996. Nothing. I think we're going to probably disable the Apple Pay plugin until they update it, because this is just, we can't have user ID 0 showing up for every person who opens up and buys tickets as a guest. 364, not found. Let's try 2114. Did anyone buy ticket number 2104? No, no one did. I don't think many tickets sold in this monitor, was quite surprising because it's an epic monitor. 3762, I'm reading the chat. Had to manually find it, but thanks for assisting. We play both you and them. I don't know what's happening in the chat. I was quickly reading it. Okay, I don't know. Well, I'll read it through later. Not wasting time. 4478. No one got it. We'll keep going. 4121. Did anyone get ticket number 4121? Congratulations, Abdullah. You won yourself an LG OLED monitor. I'm going to write that down and against the winner. Hopefully we don't come up with any other user ID zeros, but I will make sure I always display who's actually won it. My head's hung in shame. Jason, you won on Paragon. I have no idea. I have to read it later. Congratulations, Abdullah. You've won a LG monitor. I think I've seen that name once before. Might have won an instant win or maybe won the main prize. I'm not quite sure, but we've definitely had a winner of some sort with that name. So congratulations. You've won an LG monitor. And on to the next one. The next one, let's do the LG, the T-Rex, which is 1 to 4,000. Let's reset Google Random Number Generator. And we'll do 1 to 4,000, and we'll pull up the entry list for the T-Rex. And there's a fly in the room. Entry list. Here you go. Luke Richmond entered, Bonnie Hooker, Paul Norwood, and many, and 54 pages of instant wins. By the way, all of these entry lists have been up on the website. So if you guys want to search your numbers, make sure your tickets were entered, then that's something you can do heading on to our winners page. Congratulations, Abdullah. Right, who got ticket number 2410? You've won yourself a Tyrannosaurus Rex Lego. No one. Let's try again, 2809. Jason Sinclair, congratulations. Jason has won the T-Rex, and that's definitely not 12809, that's definitely 2809, so congratulations. I'll be messaging you to see if, or sending an email to see if that's you want the T-Rex or the cash incentive sent out to you. Congratulations. What's next? Let's do the dartboard. I think this sold quite well, so we should be able to find a winner pretty quickly. That's the instant win table. I need to find the entry list. There you go. Awesome. Lee Parnaby bought quite a few tickets. I think it was only 10 pence an entry, so I might just scroll right to the other end and see. Malk Sheldon was the first one to buy tickets. What are we doing with Google Random generating back to 0? And we're checking how many tickets we sold. It's actually quite nice doing it, like flicking through here, because you can see what I'm doing while I'm just pressing buttons. Luke Littler, 3001. I don't know why it's not 3,000. I think maybe if there was an instant win that was ticket number 3,000, I wanted to make sure it was included. Yep, 3,000, there you go. So I put 3001 just to make sure 3,000 wasn't the last number. Jason Sinclair is super happy, saying "roar" in the chat for his win. Obviously, because he won a T-Rex. Congratulations. Right. I think double checking, Luke Littler 3001. Best of luck, everyone who entered this competition, winning an absolute awesome dartboard. Ticket number 834, did anyone get it? No one. Let's generate again. 2977. God, I missed the ball machine. I've been sitting here for hours trying to find a number. 2259. No one got it, which is quite odd because this did quite well in sales. 906. Oh my God, double winner. Jason Sinclair's won a dartboard as well to go in his man cave, I have no doubts. Congratulations, Jason. That is definitely 906. You've double won. Let's go back and now do the Bamboo Labs P1S. We'll reset Google Random Number Generator back down to 0. Jason's done very well today. I saw something on the chat to say that he's also won on a different competition site, which is actually pretty cool. But yep, 23,000 tickets. Hopefully we can get a winner pretty quickly. And I've lost the entry list, which I will open up now for the P1S. Awesome. I don't recognize that name. Ben. I mean, not Ben who works for us, that's another Ben, obviously. Ben who bought 2 pages of tickets. Ben who bought 3 pages of tickets. God, he really wants a P1S who was trying for one of the instant wins. Let's try looking at the first person to buy tickets. Tony Bird, there's another name that we recognize. 380 pages. Let's just go to 150 and see. pluck a number who it is. Tony Bird's there again. Oh my God, how many tickets did Tony Bird buy? 150. Let's go to 250. Zoe Slim, there's another name. Tony Bird didn't buy all the tickets. Right, 23,000 tickets. Here we go. For the P1S, did anyone get ticket number 10898, which I'm going to copy and paste? I was really hoping, I thought in my head like, oh, we're going to get a winner on the first time, but we didn't. 14358. No one on 14358. Let's generate another number. Reading through the chat, Jason wins this, I'll riot. It's becoming a joke now. It says Wayne Grogan. Jason's winning too many prizes. Tony Bird, if he doesn't, I'll start posting. Oh my God, so many. I have a dartboard. Sean wants to swap it too. There's something about swapping prizes and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea what's going on. Right, okay, let's generate another number. Did anyone get that number? No. Let's get another one. 20451. It's all down to Google Random Number Generator. I have no control over this. I know I was going to call Simon Avon as the winner, but it's not 4084, it's 14084. So we'll roll again. Sorry, Simon, you didn't win that prize. 2026. Did anyone actually buy it? No, they didn't. None of them are 2026 on their own. 10,040, nothing. 11965, anything at all? Nope. 19672, nothing. How many times are we going to have to do this? We're going to find a winner. We're going to keep rolling until we find a winner. We're not going to stop until we find a winner. Nothing. Come on. Come on, someone bought this ticket number. Nothing. 3364. You can see everything I'm doing. Awesome. Bonnie Hooker, congratulations. You have won the P1S. She definitely entered the last time we did a P1S. I'm sure she's after the printer, not the cash return. Congratulations, Bonnie. So we've had Abdullah, who's won the LG Ultra Gear monitor for anyone who's just joined us. Jason Sinclair with a double win for the Lego T-Rex and the Luke Littler dartboard. And the Bamboo Lab P1S for Bonnie Hooker. Congratulations to everyone who's won a prize so far. And we're now moving over to the MetaQuest bundle, which is 36326. Zero Google Random Number Generator. Reading the chat, A1 Mini, who has barely stopped printing since I won it. Brilliant piece of kit. Thank you, Simon Avan. Well done. Bonnie Hooker says, Care Casey. Bonnie definitely wanted this one, says Jason Sinclair. I'm sure she did. She don't need one. She can give it to me, says Vincey Princey. Awesome stuff. I'm sure, Vincey, if you ask Bonnie and send her a nice enough message, see if she'll give you the printer for free. Let me know what she says. She's probably after the printer herself, but we'll see. 36326 for a MetaQuest 3S VR bundle. It's kind of held on to the instant wins to the last minute. I think a couple of them went out, but I've got to check the emails. Any instant wins, one from maybe about like 12-1-ish, hasn't been processed yet. They'll be processed probably tomorrow. As soon as I get in the office, I'll be sending out emails to all the winners to say congratulations and if you want the prize of the cash. She bought 1,200 tickets, said Tony Bird. I've got to check that myself. That's a lot of tickets. What are we doing? We're doing the MetaQuest 3S. Get the correct winners page up first. MetaQuest 3S entry list. There you go. Lucky I didn't go searching for the wrong competition. Ryan Weston's in there. Simon Evans in there. I'm not going to go through the whole however many pages it is. Right, 3, 2, 1. Jason Sinclair, triple winner. That is crazy. We haven't had a triple winner in a long time. Jason's won a third prize. That is insane. Sorry for anyone else who entered in. That is absolutely crazy. Jason. Jason, what are you doing to us? Let someone else win. Will Live says, oh Lord, yeah, Will's going to have a chat with me later on. I don't know what's going on there. But Jason, congratulations. You have won the third prizes. You won a Lego T-Rex, a dartboard, and the MetaQuest bundle. Jason goes, oh, no way, Jason. Congratulations, Jason's you're barred now. Congratulations, Jason. That is the. Vincey says, I'm out, never won anything. You won plenty of prizes, Vincey. I did request this one, Jason. Oh my God, so many messages saying fuck, FFS Toastman. I'm not going to say what that means. That's unfortunately or fortunately for Jason. Google random number generator. It is completely random. And Jason's done very well this week. Congratulations, Jason. I'll be sending you an email tomorrow in regards to all your prizes you've won. But last but not least, on to our, is this going to work if I open up marbles? There's a marble button. Yes, there you go. It works. Casey goes, give me the Lego Toastman. Right, I'll close Google Number Generator. I'll close the entry lists. So now we're doing a spin on the wheel. In which case I'm still reading the chat. I shouldn't be because I should be concentrating on this. I've entered all the names in already. I imported them before. That was what I was doing in the last 15 minutes while we were late. So 53 people have been entered into the random race. Time to win marbles, says Jason. You're going to try and make this 4 wins. Linda Wood says, congratulations, Jason. Need some of your luck. Some awesome messages going on there. Right, let's get a random track. Which one looks relatively... not too crazy, but crazy enough. Let's go with... that looks like a lot of them aren't going to make it. Let's try this one. Whatever the name is. Twisting Tumble. Twisting Tumble on a Marble Madness. 53 races. I'll double check. There are 53 names. Yes, that's perfect. They're all bots because no one's actually controlling them. And I think that's it. So let's press play. Hopefully. So just confirming before we start the race. First place, spinning the wheel down here, which we'll do straight afterwards. Second place will be £25 site credit, and I can't move the window, there you go. £25 site credit, and the third place will be £10 site credit, and everyone else will be first of the losers, which is if you even finish, and if you don't finish, which happens every now and again, that is unfortunately bad luck, and that's the nature of the race. I can see many names there. James Eastwood, Vin Cam, Denise Harrison. I'm not picking out any names in particular. Stephen King, Wayne Grant, Linda Wood. Your name should all be on there. There are 53 marbles going through this race, and I'm reading the chat quickly before we go. Beers on Toastman tonight. We're live hoping Jason's marble falls off. Can we even see Jason? Where is Jason here? Has he even entered the competition? I'm sure he has. Looking through, can't see Jason's marble. I don't know. It's someone there probably, if he entered the competition. Or he might have left it for anyone else to win. Let's see. Right, so they're all going to come down and go through a cannon, and let's see how this goes. Right, 3, 2, 1, start. I'm getting used to the controls. They're all going down into the middle. Malcolm Sheldon apparently is first, according to the chart on the other side. And they're all going down. Let's go through. Oh, we can't go through. Oh, crap, I've got to go up. What happened there? Who's coming through? Patricia Yates. Beth Lane. Names we've all seen before. Andrew Thorpe, Philippa Stewart. I don't know what's going to happen with the cannon thing. I'm going to zoom out because half of them may not even land in there. Hopefully they all do. Looking CG, don't know who that is. Didn't see the post on this one. Feeling a lot of love tonight, says Jason. Patricia's gone straight through. Jason, it's all good. You won 3 prizes today. Absolutely wicked. Bethany's gone off somewhere. I don't know if she's going to land inside. No. Oh, no, she is. No, she's out. Oh, Stephen Ford's out. Charlie's out. Who's going to win this? Patricia looks like she's first. She's going to end up. Patricia Yates, maybe. Let's see what's happening. There's some sort of a... Who's going to get this? Who's going to land in first? Patricia, Sally, and it looks like Rob Graham. Congratulations, you're the guys that have won, and everyone else is coming through, and someone may not even, I might have even gone on the outside, we don't know. everyone looks like they're finishing, which is awesome. Congratulations. I'm going to write that down. So Patricia Yates with ticket 31. Congratulations. I'm just going to open up the final results so I can see who the other two people won. There you go. Patricia Yates, and I can't spell Patricia. Patricia Yates, ticket 31. And then we've got Sally Davis with ticket 36. Congratulations. You've won £25 site credit. And Rob Graham has won ticket with ticket number 47 in the Marble Race. So you won £10 site credit. Congratulations. Right. We'll close Marble Madness and we'll go on to the wheel cam. Hopefully the wheel cam is actually working. Yes, it is. It's been quite a while since it hasn't worked, I think. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is for Patricia Yates, who came first. I'm just checking they're all on before it all falls off. Yeah, so we're using the same wheel. I'll adjust the camera and we're going to write ABC somewhere in the middle here. And that will be used for the instant win to get the which group of prizes you can pick from. I'm looking at the chat. Mine fell, no surprise, fuming. Well done to Patricia, Sally and Rob, says Willinda Wood. What is Patricia going to win? Could be a £100 Amazon voucher. Or spin again. Who knows? We're going to spin again immediately anyway. So 3, 2, 1. And £50 Amazon voucher, it looks like. It landed on this side. So £50 Amazon voucher. Congratulations to Patricia. I'll write that down to say the spin got £50 Amazon voucher. Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. And very good luck to Jason, who should definitely buy a ticket for whatever else he can do this week. Obviously, his luck's on his side this week. So congratulations to Abdullah, who won the Ultra Gear monitor, Jason, who won the T-Rex, the Little dartboard, and the MetaQuest bundle. Bonnie Hooker won the Bamboo Lab P1S, and I think that is it for the main prizes. Yes, Patricia Yates, £50 Amazon voucher with the spin. Sally Davis won £25 site credit, and Rob Graham won £10 site credit with some runner-up prizes. Thank you very much for joining us. Ben will be with you next week. I'm away, so Ben's in, and he's back from holiday tomorrow or today or whenever it is tonight. And yeah, and check out the website. There's some new prizes up. Thank you so much. Have a good night.